wife and I moved from Johannesburg 2 years ago, and a few months ago we were there visiting some family and friends, and somebody asked me the question, what lessons has God taught you in PE? When I was thinking about it, I thought maybe God is teaching me to appreciate openness, to appreciate the wilderness, to appreciate coming to the pier, looking at the sea, walking my dog, the things that allow me to go into the open. Because we tend to get caught up in the small things, in ourselves, saying, I'm going here, I'm doing this. And it's my experience that when we get into the open, when we slow down, when we become quiet, that's when God starts to reveal himself to us. In the Psalms it says, be still and know that I am God. Another translation says, stop fighting and know that I am God. Not only is God saying, be still and stop fighting, but maybe what Jesus is also saying is that this ministry is about people. When we look at Jesus, we see him in the Garden of Gethsemane. He goes with his friends. There's people around him. At the very beginning of his ministry, he goes out and finds 12 disciples. Again, friends. He surrounds himself with people. Jesus, in his ministry, he goes to places, to towns and cities. And there's crowds that follow him. There's people that come around him. So not only is God saying, be still and know that I am God. Not only is God saying, stop fighting and know that I am God. But Jesus is saying, surround yourself with people. Because once we've stopped, once we've recognized and found God, once we've found Jesus, then people gather around us. We gather around people. The last thing that Jesus said when he was on earth was go to Jerusalem, go to Judea, go to Samaria, go to the ends of the earth. Essentially, Jesus is saying, go to this place, and then go there, and then go just a little bit further, and then go to the ends of the earth. But maybe we're those people who are in the ends of the earth. Maybe we are those people who are the conclusion, the ends. We are in the ends of the earth. And just by being Christian, just by being here in this place, living your life, living your everyday life, you're proclaiming God here in this place. You're proclaiming that God is alive and active here and now just because you are here. And God is with you. So go about your life. Go about living your everyday life. Just by being where you are, just by being who you are, just by following Jesus in this place, in this end of the earth. You'll be proclaiming God, whispering God in this place. Because God whispers God's self not only in creation and the stillness and beauty around us, but also in the relationships we have. When we go to work or school or friends or family, we're expressing not only ourselves, but also our relationship with Jesus. This life-changing relationship that we enter into, this day-by-day working out of what it means to follow Jesus and live abundant life now, changes us and how we relate to others. We become more free with love, more open to the justice issues we see around us. The lives of those we come into contact with every day become important. Jesus renews our minds, and the Holy Spirit in us whispers the way to abundant life in community. And God is all for abundant life in community. So the question we need to ask ourselves is, how are you making Jesus available here and now, in real ways to the people around you?